Hey, how's it going everyone? Trickster Fox here, and welcome to what might be the last episode, the finale of Let's Play Gumby versus the Astrobots. Let's go back into this book from the last episode. Yep, okay. Just had to make sure I got all of the ice cream cones in that book, because I had to do a bit of collecting off screen. But now we can get into the last book of the entire game, Attack of the Astrobots, with only the first chapter having 90 ice cream cones and none for the second chapter, which is just fine by me. Wow, this place is cool. I'll have to come back when I don't have serious business to attend to. We don't get any new abilities. I know that for a fact this time because of the fact that, well, I watched an online walkthrough. But Gumby's friends have all been saved. Trying desperately to see if anything is down there. Well, I guess we know now. But yeah, Gumby has saved pretty much every friend of his, including his parents. So, well, the only thing left to do now is... Oh, okay, I thought there was a bottomless pit there, but there's actually more... Ow. More ice cream cones this way. That's totally alright. And you better believe I'm determined to get every single last one. Even if I have to cut the recording and, or stop the recording for now. Or at a certain moment, I mean. And get some off screen if I can't get them right away. Well, then that's the way it's gonna have to be. But, make no mistake, I am determined to get every single one that I can find. And good thing there were none that way, because that's a bottomless pit. Though it does make me wish that anytime Gumby is in his ball form, it does make me wish he would jump just a little bit higher. But, whatever works for him, I suppose. By the way, the reason this area in particular looks like this is because, well, I assume this is the book where the Astrobots came from. But also, this looks very much like the place that that Gumby was in if you have seen the teaser trailer for the game when it was coming out, which you can actually look up on YouTube for free. It's actually pretty well animated. I watched it a couple of times, which sort of gave me the idea to do this game. You know, besides the obvious fact that not many people gave it attention. Considering it's a pretty well-made 2D platformer on a system that was probably very ripe with them. Because, you know, there was also the Donkey Kong Country trilogy on the Super Nintendo that got ported to the Game Boy Advance, and there was some of the Mario games re-released. You know, we had Super Mario World, Super Mario Bros. 3, Yoshi's Island, and Gumby, please go down. Thank you. There's a checkpoint. Let's not go that way to the right just yet. Oh, I see. Okay, there's nothing here but that piece of pie, which I don't need. There are the Blockheads, who, of course, brainwashed the Astrobots, if you remember the very beginning of the game. No. Oh, wait, there is a way up there. There's some more ice cream. And yes, I still think it's a little weird that we collect ice cream as collectibles. But again, it's kind of in the same way how I guess Donkey Kong Country has bananas, Mario has coins, Sonic has rings. I guess it makes sense. Now let me see if I can... Well, first let me see if I can... Nope, get back up there, but... I almost called him Bunny, I meant to say Gumby. No, let's try this again. Oh, that's right, I forgot I can't Mega Man X my way up. But yeah, going back to the teaser trailer for this game for a minute, I thought it was pretty interesting, though it's pretty weird that Pokey was the one that gets captured and Gumby has to save him from the Blockheads. But it does make sense that the Blockheads are the villains. Because they've basically been the villains for a while. Ever since, I guess, in some ways, since the beginning of Gumby? I know they were definitely a thing since the early days of Gumby. I think right down to when Gumby met Pokey for the first time. And somehow I think I might have to go back because I really see no other way to get those ice cream cones. That's all right. Oh, wait a minute. I see now. That's gonna be a little tricky. Okay. Looks like I might have to do some cutting here. And I will just get back to you guys when I get those ice cream cones that I clearly missed. Be back in a minute. Alright, I am back, and I actually managed to get the 2 ice cream cones that were there this time. Now I can press on as I had wanted to. Let's try that again, Gumby. Now this might be a little bit easier, unless I will have to cut at some point again. Not that I am limited on time when it comes to recording. Well, I mean the longest time I can record with this particular screen recorder that I'm using. The maximum amount is 10 hours. But that's not the worst thing ever. As long as it records well, and I'd say 10 hours is plenty of time. So, it's interesting to note that, well, I think I already said it, but we're getting near the end of the game. Okay, I didn't even need the moving lift. Well, it's not really a lift, but now I'll be able to get the rest of them, get the last of the ice cream cones. Once again, I don't know if you do get anything for collecting all of them. If it ends up just being bragging rights, then, well, it's gonna be kinda sad knowing I wasted my time trying to get all of them, just to see if there was anything special. Because with certain platformers, whether they be 2D or 3D, you know, most of the time they reward you for getting everything as far as collectibles go. And I really did want to see if there's anything you get as a special reward for collecting all of them. Alright, so I gotta go up here, get these ice cream cones. And once again, I might have said this earlier. If I didn't, then I'll say it here. I do wish Gumby could jump just a little bit higher when he's in ball form. But anyway, we have another checkpoint. Have more pie, because pie gives us health in this game, which is great. Let's see, how far does this go? Will it go farther? No, that's as far as it'll go. Oh, there's a... Oh, I see. It moves on its own eventually, if you leave it for too long. That's fine. And there was an ice cream cone to the far right, which is fine. That's alright, not going up that way. Or not going back down that way, excuse me. I am sorry that I didn't upload on Monday like I said I was going to. It'll be Thursday by the time you guys are watching this. But it's alright. I'm honestly gonna be happy to be done with this game finally, because, well, in case you weren't aware, we're in December, middle of December, and I have to get a bit of Christmas shopping done before, you know, the holidays come. Let me go back up there. Did I miss something? Oh, that's right. I forgot that if you off-screen them long enough, the enemies just respawn. Let's get rid of you, because... No, okay, there's nothing that way. That's fine. Alright. That's you out of the way. I'm taking no prisoners. At least not this time. Not like I was before. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. Thankfully, I had enough room to get back up there. I'm going out of my way to get the last of the ice cream cones. So I can at least say that in my playthrough of the game, I managed to get all of them, even if some of them I had to get off screen. Of course, I didn't want to subject you guys to too much of the grinding aspect of this game, because, well, I didn't want to bore you guys. No. Don't think of it as anything but me just trying to be nice for you guys so that I can... Okay, this is going to be a little bit... This is going to be a little bit frustrating if I can't do this right. If I can just... Wait, can I move this? Yes, I can! I don't think I should, but... Just a little bit more, that's fine. There we go. See, I kind of wondered if I could move that. It gets rid of you. I got some health back, which is nice. That was pretty cool. Let's get those ice cream cones. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Boom, boom, bounce. Or I guess boom, sorry. Well, let's hope I didn't miss anything on the way over here. Look down, nothing. Oh boy, this is going to be a little bit tricky. Let's look down just to be sure. Oh, come on. Just look straight up for me, please. Okay, doesn't look like there's anything up there. Or there, which is fine. Okay, nothing in that direction. Let's get rid of you because you're in the way. And the game doesn't really penalize you if you miss the ice cream cones or anything like that. So it wouldn't matter if I ended up missing a few, if I had chosen not to get all of them in the first place. But I kind of just wanted to, just to see if you got anything for getting all of them. Because you never know. Especially with a game like this. You never know. And looks like we're almost done. I thought I saw something on the screen for a minute. Not on the emulator screen, which, yes, in case you didn't know, I was emulating this. But my computer screen. Oh, would you look at that? There were two hidden in the background because... Wow. I didn't know that. That's actually kind of interesting. Alright, let's just get on through. Actually, no, I do want to get that last piece of pie there. Oh wait, I have to be in ball form here. Okay, whew, managed to get all of them. And there were thankfully only 3 here. So that means there might not be many left to collect. If I'm lucky. Oh wait, I see. It's a little tricky, but... A little tricky there, but I can do this. I'm confident that I can do this. I have to do this. I've gone this far. Ooh, did not mean to ball charge there. Die, Astrobots, and don't bump into me, please. That's okay, got some health back. Okay, I have to maneuver just a tiny bit. I just barely got it. Now, is there anything else? Ooh, up there. Let's see. There's only 2 left to get. So this shouldn't be too difficult. I know this is the last area, or the last book of the game. So let's hope it's not too difficult. Oh, look at that. I guess I don't have to cut. There they are. The Blockheads! Come back, you cowards. Don't make me chase you. Let's chase him, Gumby. Oh, and look at this. Wow, that is one big Astrobot. He must be the Astrobot King. And he's under the control of the Blockheads. So yeah, this is the only other time, by the way, besides the Abominable Snowman in the North Pole book, where we had to rescue Prickle, where the game has a proper boss fight. So, what do we have to do for this particular boss fight? Well, we have to very carefully guide this orb, this ball, into the Astrobot King. And he took a little bit of health, or I got hit twice, but that's alright. Thankfully, the Astrobot King does not have a good throw. And this isn't really a hard boss fight, but then again, this is not a difficult game. Well, it's not particularly difficult, especially if you're choosing not to get all of the ice cream cones. Just watch out for those. I want to say that they're bombs, but they don't have like actual explosion effects. Like if they touch you, they just poof into dust. Maybe they're dust bombs. But I do think we have to hit them at least 1 or 2 more times, and then the boss fight will be over. And I want to say that this is underwhelming, but... well, it's the final boss fight, and it feels like a boss fight, at least. Compared to other quote-unquote boss fights we had in this game, which weren't really boss fights at all. Let's see if we can ball charge our way back up to that other lever. Thank you for stopping my... ow. My roll. Or fall. Oh, come on, stop hitting me. I refuse to do this again. I'll take that. And I believe this might be the last one. Just... come on. There we go. And he's down. Not out, but down. Well, thank heavens for that.
What happened? Gumby? What are you doing here?
You were under the control of the Blockheads.
Yes, I remember now. They appeared, and then I... can't remember.
They took control of you and your Astrobots.
Those pranksters.
They forced the Astrobots to chase my friends and family into all of the books in Toyland.
Those devils!
Oh, why? Because they're red? And then they forced me to fight you.
Those fiends!
And defeat you.
Those... what? Defeat me? Impossible!
You were held hostage by the evil rays of the remote control.
That's it. From this day forward, any Astrobot found with a remote control on planet Astrobot,
I thought this was a book, not a planet,
will be short-circuited and sent to the scrap heap.
Don't know if he goes through with all that, though. That was fantastic, wasn't it, Pokey? A little too exciting for me, Gumby. Sorry, I don't remember the voice I gave for Pokey. What do you mean, Pokey? Well, I'd rather eat toasted buns than provide transport for pistol-wielding maniacs.
And I certainly didn't like keeping the abominable snowman warm.
That tree was far too high for little old me. I don't know if that rhyme was intentional or not. Count Dracula had such a cold, rasping voice. Poor little vampire.
And we certainly didn't like that nasty wizard, did we, dear?
Horrible. Simply horrible. Just terrible. Oh. Has anyone seen the professor? Yeah, where is Professor Cap? He's probably back on planet Astrobot building another remote control. I hope he's alright. Now, I think it's that time of the day. Getting better, Prickle. I can almost taste the bread. Oh, he's still trapped there.
Hello? Is anyone out there? I'm hungry. And tired. And grumpy. Blasted remote control.
Thank you for playing Gumby. Well, a bit anticlimactic for an ending, but hey, at least it was still an interesting game to play. I really enjoyed this. I really did. It's kind of been fun being able to finally play this because it was through Metal Jesus Rocks that I found out about this game. There was a video that he did with a friend of his, Radical Reggie, where they looked at hidden gems, quote unquote, for the Game Boy Advance, and this was a game that was included on that list, or in that video for games. But yeah, this was an interesting 2D platformer, very much inspired in a lot of ways by the Donkey Kong Country trilogy, and I don't just mean in terms of the looks and everything. And I don't think that, well, let's just check the books real quick, especially the last one. Yeah? Didn't want to skip the credits, but it's alright. So yeah. I guess I'll do a separate recording where, I will talk about how I really felt about the game. So, see you guys there. Well, everyone, that's it. That's the end of Gumby vs. the Astrobots. I really enjoyed this game quite a bit. Again, it felt like an interesting mix between Donkey Kong Country and Metroid, and for sure the plot to the game was much more interesting than that of the '95 movie. It was a little bit irritating having to stop the recording from time to time just to get some ice cream cones that I missed off screen, and it is a bit disappointing that even though I got every single ice cream cone in the game, you don't get anything special for doing so. It's almost as anticlimactic as trying to get all of the red gems in Aladdin for the Super Nintendo, the one by Capcom. It was all just bragging rights in the end, but nevertheless, I still had a good time with Gumby vs. the Astrobots. It is a shame though that this is one of the only, if not the only, tie-in game based around Gumby and his friends, and taking on the Blockheads. At this point, Gumby might as well be a dead franchise, unless someone decides to bring him back in some way. Gumby wasn't the first character to be made with claymation, but I don't think people would care too much if a new series came out being made in CGI. I do think it's a little funny that Gumby didn't rescue Professor Cap, but I'm sure he's alright. Anyways, thanks for watching. I really appreciate everyone taking the time to watch the playthrough. If you want to watch more stuff I've done on the channel, I've got several playlists you can check out. If you're new, be sure to leave a like and click the subscribe button, as well as the notification bell so you don't miss an upload from me. My current social media links are in the description. I'm going to work on an email pretty soon. I'll keep you guys updated on that over on the main channel. In the meantime, it's getting closer to that time of the year again, so I've got some Christmas shopping to do. I've been Trickster Fox. Thank you all once again for watching, and because I haven't said this in a good while, always remember to keep that gaming spirit alive. See you guys later.